A day in Paris. In a small village, there lived a girl named Emma. Emma loved reading about different places, and her favorite city was Paris. She dreamed of seeing the Eiffel Tower, walking along the Seine River, and visiting the famous museums. One day, Emma's parents had a special surprise for her. "Emma, we are going to Paris for a day." Emma was overjoyed. She packed her bag with a camera, a notebook, and some snacks. Early the next morning, they took a train to Paris. As they arrived, Emma's eyes sparkled with excitement. The city was even more beautiful than she had imagined. Their first stop was the iconic Eiffel Tower. The tall iron structure stood majestically against the blue sky. Emma took many pictures and wrote in her notebook. "The Eiffel Tower is magnificent," she wrote. She loved the view from the top, where she could see the entire city spread out below. Next, they visited the Louvre Museum. Emma was amazed by the grand entrance with the glass pyramid. Inside, she saw the famous painting, the Mona Lisa. The crowds gathered around it, but Emma managed to get a good look. She also admired the beautiful sculptures and ancient artifacts. "This place is full of history and art," she thought. After exploring the museum, they walked along the Seine River. The water sparkled in the sunlight, and boats floated gently by. Emma's father suggested, "Let's take a boat ride." Emma agreed excitedly. They boarded a boat and sailed under the charming bridges of Paris. The view of the city from the river was breathtaking. Emma felt like she was in a dream. For lunch, they went to a small cafe near the river. They ate delicious croissants and baguettes with cheese. Emma loved the taste of the traditional French food. "This is so tasty," she said, enjoying every bite. She noticed the people around her speaking in French, and it sounded beautiful to her ears. After lunch, they visited the Notre-Dame Cathedral. The tall, Gothic structure was awe-inspiring. Emma and her family climbed the steps to the top of the cathedral. From there, they had a fantastic view of Paris. Emma felt like she was on top of the world. In the afternoon, they went to Montmartre, a hill known for its artistic atmosphere. They saw street artists painting and musicians playing. Emma's mother bought a small painting of the Eiffel Tower from a local artist. "This will be a lovely memory of our trip," she said. Their next stop was the Champs-Élysées, a famous avenue in Paris. Emma admired the beautiful shops and enjoyed a delicious ice cream as they walked. At the end of the avenue stood the Arc de Triomphe. They climbed to the top and looked out over the busy streets of Paris. As the evening approached, they visited the Jardin des Tuileries, a beautiful garden near the Louvre. Emma loved the colorful flowers and the peaceful atmosphere. They sat by a fountain and rested for a while. Emma wrote in her notebook, "Paris is the most beautiful city I have ever seen." Before heading back to the train station, they went to a small bakery to buy some pastries. Emma chose a chocolate éclair and a macaron. "These will remind me of Paris," she said, savoring the sweet treats. On the train ride home, Emma looked through the pictures she had taken and read her notes. She felt grateful for the amazing experiences she had in Paris. "Today was the best day ever," she said, leaning against her mother. Her parents smiled. "We're glad you enjoyed it, Emma. Paris is a city full of magic and history." Back in her village, Emma shared her adventure with her friends. She showed them the pictures and told them stories about the places she visited. Her friends listened with awe and excitement. Emma's trip to Paris inspired her to learn more about the world. She read more books and dreamed of visiting other cities and countries. She knew that one day, she would travel again and explore new places. The memories of her day in Paris stayed with her forever. She often looked at her souvenirs and remembered the joy and wonder she felt. Paris had given her a taste of adventure, and she knew that the world was full of endless possibilities. And so, Emma's story became a reminder that dreams can come true, and adventures await those who seek them. The magic of Paris had touched her heart, and she carried that magic with her, inspiring others to dream and explore.